Warning, the following is an opinion, and it may not be your opinion. What's up, my gorgeous geeks? It's Cashin here with a brand new video, and we're going to reply to Raging Chaos. Now, this guy is on point with these, so I had to take a couple of his videos, and I had to come up with something out of that, so here we go. Now, before we get into it, I need to tell you guys, you need to check this guy out. Here's an annotation for you. You can also find him in my awesome channel section. Go ahead and check him out, guys. He deserves it. This guy's amazing.
You're right people, Chaos here today with a discussion / rant video on what I think is broken in the YouTube community.
Now there's really 3 topics we're going to talk about in this video. It's going to be paying for views, comment spamming, and lastly, losing subscribers. And so we're going to start with the paying for views. And this is what Chaos had to say about it.
They may not be interested in your game, in your YouTube video. Like say if you're doing music, they may not be interested in that music. If you're doing gaming, they may not be interested in the gaming, so on and so forth. So you're not getting any subs from that. You're not getting any communications, like they're not liking the videos, not leaving comments, they're not interacting.
More importantly than not getting any interaction, you're not getting any viewer retention. Nowadays in 2016, if you're not hitting at least 50% of your video being watched per view, it's not really helping you. In fact, it's probably hurting you. I would say you have to hit about 70% or higher of a total viewing session before it actually starts showing gain, which is very hard to do, especially at our low levels.
And one of the major things is spamming comments on people's videos. And what I mean by that is people just spamming the same comment on multiple videos on the same channel, basically going like as, I liked your video bro, you should be getting so many more views. I do a shout out video, I can guarantee you 50 to 100 active subs.
Now what Chaos is talking about here isn't commenting on a video more than once. What he's talking about is this kind of shit. This gain 10 inches on your dick kind of advertisement. That's the kind of shit that makes it hard to read comments because you're swamped with these, but you want to read the thoughtful ones and the ones that actually help the YouTuber, and it's really hard to read shit like this and take you seriously, just letting you know.
This has been happening, okay, since December 2014, okay? YouTube, what it does is it purges, okay, inverted commas, purges inactive, suspended and closed accounts, okay? So it doesn't just mean they're inactive to you, they could be just suspended like they were doing something wrong, closed as in, say if I made an account years ago, alright, and I didn't recover the password, let's say, and I started a brand new one. That's being wiped off the system. They're doing a spring clean, okay?
Now this is something I have never understood, this fixation of the sub count, because the thing is, the sub count is only there to allow us to know how many people are getting notifications about our channel, and we have gotten to this point in YouTube where we get awards for it. If you don't know what I'm talking about the play buttons, and to me, these are the worst kind of rewards because it's the reason why we have sub for sub. It's the reason why we have people who care more about the sub count than the actual people behind that number. We are losing sight of what really matters, and even if you care about numbers, really if you think about it, not even your sub to view ratio really matters anymore because it's all about that viewer retention score. So even your views do not matter. It's this weird balance because when you're judging a channel, okay, like when I decide I'm gonna work with this channel, I look at the sub to view ratio, okay, but when it really matters, YouTube only cares about one one thing, and that is, what is your viewer retention? And that's how you get scored. So why don't we have it with the algorithm that we're dealing with? Why do we not have it where the play button means more of an accomplishment? So let's say instead we had viewer retention scores at the highest number, right? And that they held that for a year. Shouldn't they get a play button for that? 15 minutes of viewer retention score, holding that for a whole year, to me sounds way more of an achievement than getting 1,000,000 subs. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Let me know what you guys think. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have some suggestions for this series. Let me know what I should do. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to end this with a question for you guys to answer down in the comments. So, what are you more worried about? Are you worried more about your sub count? Are you worried more about your views? What about your comments or your shares? Or do you care like I do about my retention score? Let me know down in the comments. And what should YouTube do? Should they be more worried about our sub counts, or should they be more worried about our retention scores and rewarding us for either one? Let me know, guys. Until next time.